A warm namaste and a big hello to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome back to my channel, and let's dive into this collective reading where I am picking on some intense energies which are going to share and throw some light on what the collective, as a collective, what do we need to know. Though for individual and personalized readings and therapy sessions, you can check out the description box and contact me. You can book the session and write to me also. If you're from India, then you have to take the PAYTM and GPAY details from me over the mail. And if you're from any other part of the world, then the PAYTM link works just fine. So let's see what do we have today. I would be using a combination of multiple decks to get to the collective message. I have the Rider-Waite Tarot, the Kipper's card, the Chakra Oracle, and the Angels and Ancestors. So, let's see first of all, what is the theme message? So, whosoever I am picking on the energy, it's the High Priestess energy who can harness the mystic power. Okay, this can be for a male, this can be for a female, this is not gender specific, but I am noticing that you have decided to take care of yourself now, connecting with your emotions. Whosoever I'm channeling, it could be a man who is trying to connect with his emotions, or it could be a feminine who has been in logical energies or practical energies for too long, and now she wants to connect with her emotional side. Some of you could be really advanced souls, and you could be seeing a lot of messages in dreams. In the dream space, you could be experiencing things that are connected with your waking world, and looking at the intensity of the dreams, you are completely shocked and surprised at the same time. You're also trying to build up your trust and thrive in this process. The animal energy of the stag is quite strong over here. Stag as a spirit animal has amazing symbolism. It means that your stamina is going to increase. Those of you who were going through fatigue, weakness, and you were not up for a lot of things, you were not getting the motivation, the excitement, the joy, this would totally increase for you. You will have more grace. Instincts will become very strong. There will be regeneration of your cells. Some of the cells in your body that were not working fine, that were degenerating, will now work fine. Maybe you've taken up to good diet, or you've taken up to exercising, yoga, or something which is very uplifting for your body, mind and soul. You will go through spiritual enlightenment, and you will get into a phase where you will be more spiritually mature. I do sense the starseed potential also in you. You are definitely connected with your star ancestors also. So please follow the voice of your soul. The stag animal energy is also trying to tell me that you are able to survive in the toughest conditions, and you have become extremely thick-skinned. You have developed the qualities like no one else around you. So this is like a really cool thing that's happening to you. You need to build your trust in the higher force, or you are actually exploring this. You are building your trust with the higher force. You are actually understanding that a lot of magic is happening in your life. You were just not focused on it because you were focused on other people. You were focused on taking care of other people. You were focused on their pain. You were trying to make them feel good. You were always doing something or the other for them, and your own health was getting affected. Your own money was getting affected. A lot of things in your life were getting haphazarded while you were spending time and energy on other people. Okay, so The person that I am channeling for, the energy is telling me that you have now realized that you definitely need to take care of your own self, and you are in the process of healing your masculine energy. But this card is also about authority. You are building up your inner authority like never before. There was always earlier a fear in you, a fear that came from abandonment, and you had developed a resentment and it no longer felt nice. So you don't want to carry on the baggage with you anymore. You always ignored other people's flaws and shortcomings. You always accepted them with open arms. You always felt that you want to tolerate it all. You tolerated a lot of behavior patterns from others, behavior problems from others, and you had given away too much of your precious time and energy. And now you understand that you cannot do anything for these people because they are not internally happy. So people who are not happy within, you cannot make them happy, number one. And number two, you yourself have to increase your own happiness quotient rather than you also have to now focus on increasing your own happiness quotient. So instead of focusing on these people, you now want to focus on yourself fully. You are also looking at some very successful people, or you have been looking at those people. Maybe you read about them, or you watched their content, you watched their growth, and you felt a bit sad also. You felt, why would God not give this to you? Like, why do you lack in so many departments? You questioned God many times. Like, why wouldn't you be one of those people? But now you see the light in you. You are able to see your own potentials. You are not comparing yourself with other people. You are just looking at your life as your life matters. Your life is different. Your life is unique. Everybody goes through challenges and it's okay. So the potentials you possess, you are now focusing on those, and you were giving your energy to the wrong people and wrong causes. And those people actually, some of those people were very thankless. Some of those people were very ungrateful and very unreliable also. They were not the ones who accepted your love or appreciated you. In fact, they took you for granted. So you did a great thing by showing your capability to love even those people. However, now your capability needs to be put into you, and because whatever you did, it was not taken seriously. Your efforts were not appreciated. And maybe those people wanted something else from life, and you realize that maybe those people did not really care about soul, connection, love. And those people, they blamed others, especially you in many cases, for their shortcomings. So they were also mirroring something you feel. They were mirroring certain wounds of your childhood. And the worst thing was that they were acting as victims. I mean, you are their victim, you are their actual victim, but throughout all the time they were calling you their perpetrator or making you feel like the wrong person. So some of these people actually behave that as if you owe them a piece of your soul, a piece of your heart, and they can treat you like a doormat. But now you understand energies much better. Generally also you understand energies, how the energies work, and you understand their energy also. So after being depressed, after being wounded and depressed, after being in those energies, you are finally recognizing your worth and what you possess in your heart, the love you possess in your heart. So whosoever I'm channeling, whosoever you are, you're a very godly person. And after getting betrayed by so many people, by the world, you are now surrendering to Source. As that's where you find peace. You find peace in the lap of Source. You find peace in the lap of God. You feel that the other half of you has to complete it by you with the help of Source. So you tried so much to make someone happy, like you tried so much, so much, so much. Like now you're done. You're done doing this because it doesn't seem to be working out this way. So might as well, you want to try the right route out. You want to try the actual route out, and you're just like little bit left to understand this whole thing completely. You're at the finish line according to what I read over here about your energy. Let's see what else you're feeling right now. Anything more that we need to add to this? So what you're feeling right now, Ace of Swords, is actually a card of mental focus. And you have great mental focus right now, determination, and also your intellectual capacity has increased. And through the conflicts, through internal conflicts and external also, you have actually generated the inner consciousness and the energy to triumph. If you had something in your mind, then the answer for that is yes. With the Queen of Wands energy, you are becoming not only more intuitive, more confident, but also even more independent. In some cases, one more thing is being shown to me, that you had actually become a person who was just hiding inside. You were not stepping out. But now you are becoming an outgoing person. The Queen of Wands also holds a sunflower, which denotes her connection with the masculine energy and the solar world. She is very healed. Her masculine energy is very healed. So definitely you are connected with a lot of people, or you are now stepping out. You got a lot of great communication skills. You're very career oriented now. You are a person who has a very friendly personality, or maybe you always had this friendly personality, but you had tried to hide it, or you had tried to kind of, keep it very limited. But now you're realizing that for your mission, or for your inner work, or for your own growth, for your own life, you need to actually express your true authentic self. You need to show who you are without any fears. Like you can take a stand for your own self. You can show up. You can show up in front of the world now. The guidance for the collective reading from the Chakra Oracle is facade. So basically, it's connected to your confidence again. See, today I'm speaking so much about confidence. It's connected to your Queen of Wands energy also. And facade is from the solar plexus, the Manipur chakra, the third chakra from bottom, which is very, very important chakra, because the solar plexus chant can actually heal your entire system and bring you into alignment. And that's something which we all need to do. Align with our energy body, align with our inner masculine and inner feminine. So the route to do so is via solar plexus, is via your confidence. To do anything in life, we need confidence. To do anything, without confidence, nothing can happen. Okay. So manifesting intention. The yellow cards basically reveal our planning and processes. Do we have a logical or a scattered approach? What I sense is that you are now trying to come up to clear intentions. Like if you want something in life, you need to have very clear intention. You need to know that this is exactly what I want. When you are not 100% sure, then similar kinds of things will show up in your reality. The personal comfort comes with the metallic energy and the deep need to develop your true self. Earthly values and care for others are also represented. And being cut off from your feelings, from your own feelings, may be a challenge. So we need to recover who we are, and we need to rethink our journey. So whosoever is listening to this, you can probably sit down with a pen and paper and rethink everything, cross-check everything, because you must have come up to a certain level already. You've come far in this journey, and if you have come far in this journey, as my energy reading is telling me, then maybe a lot of things have changed already. A lot of things that you wanted 5 years back, maybe you don't want them anymore. A lot of things that you did not understand 4 years, 3 years back, maybe you understand them with a lot of clarity, and you have practical experience as well. So let's see what is the legend. The message is, this isn't who I am. So you need to figure out what you are not in order to figure out what you are. The bronze boy Daniel was young when his father died, and he became the man of the family. Out for a walk one day, many years later, he was mesmerized by the sight of children playing. As a child, he never played, and he hid behind a tree, crying bitterly. Then quickly buried his emotions. At the very end of his life, on his way to heaven, he stopped at the park and finally reclaimed the inner child he had left behind many years before. So the inspiration is that if you're unhappy in your relationships, you may be relating to others through a false sense of duty. Give up being something you're not. And it is perfect with the reading, because as per this session, the first message, the initial message is actually that whosoever it is that I'm channeling, you have decided to take care of your own self now and not baby the grown-up adults around you. And this is exactly what this card says, that if you're unhappy in certain relationships and you may be relating to others, you may be taking on to their projections with a false sense of duty. You need to give that up. I mean, you also need to be very logical, and the best way to start from is mental separation and then focusing on what you love. So this is where I'm going to close this lovely reading session. I will see you in the next video. One love, peace out, and Jai Shri Ram.